menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing?
A great shot here at US Bank Stadium located in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a good one in store here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Sending him on the dive. Escapes the defender. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has it in close. And this is through the midfield stripe and off the Raiders side of the field.
That's a modest little drain route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a great true route to target.
26-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chasing out to his right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Ready.
McCarthy to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to 44 before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Good offensive. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 300%. 13 next, 13 next. Two shots.
Eagle play action. Here's Smith. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Raiders first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 300%.
Play fake. Here's Smith. Oh, it's an interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready. 70, Timberwolf. Go.
McCarthy to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. Room to work at the 35. He's all the way forward to the 37-yard line.
The Vikings
16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
37-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite for the mic. Character's not even good.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's the long back of the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
39-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hut up. Check go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out.
Tommy Townsend in
Marvin
punt
Mims
formation.
on the return. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Lion, check. There we go. Crunch. 300%.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
There we go to the
Pressure comes. Smith. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Give up the guts. It's Genty. That's a first and even more. Past the 40. 30. Ashton Genty. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with this USC before.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Set up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Set up.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Cut out left. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Running for the marker on second. And that's all with the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 4 coming up now.
We got order.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back. The results, fourth down coming up. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They gain 14 on the play, and that's a Vegas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, we go
Back to the air, it's Smith. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be touchdown run. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Marvin the killer. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
9 yards.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 48.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, it's Smith to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Here we go, hey.
Smith's going to throw again. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's brought down right in the middle of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That's a Vegas first down.
If that down the distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 around to Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Genty running right. The presence of those tight ends works both ways. Brock Notice gets more blockers up front, but he also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To the air on 3rd and long. And the double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. He's there for an interception. That's Carlton Davis.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Make that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just a X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70, huh. Check go.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
So you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's down inside the red zone before the end of the day. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First red zone trip of this game for the Vikings. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60.
Wide, get wide.
Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd and 10.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Shut up. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Caught just shot of the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get close on the ensuing drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. That's why as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Run line. Green 90%.
Straight ahead with Genty. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. When you lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd and 1 yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Green 90%.
Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a Nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Gets some space around midfield. And they get to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. A big play, that's him 17 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready! 300%! They told him!
It's a design boot. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Looks elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And if that set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Raiders hoping to take a lead going into the break. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. 300%!
Play action. Here's Smith. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
Daniel Carlson on for the point.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. He only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of all season.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 8-yard line.
Got enough that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey. 300%!
Here's Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go, here we go. Get a shot. Here we go.
There's another 4. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Going 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down.
A gain of 3 yards.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
300%!
Genty. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now they're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Minnesota spends its
Brings
second
up
timeout
4th
here.
and goal.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Run high. Good shit. Hut. 13 net.
They blow this play out. They're humbled and sent off the field here with loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Working near his goal line. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line. Brock knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing again now. McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he's brought down after a short gain. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd.
It's a gain of 4.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. Liking 18. Check out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And big hit on the return to stop it cold.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green Acres.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Smith on 1st down. Has a man on target to Thornton. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Las Vegas.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Ready?
From the shotgun, McCarthy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second and 18 at the 12-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. On the return, here's Mims. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going
Their
out.
own 36-yard
Hey,
line.
you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Genty from the gun. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin his drive.
It's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 390%. There we go, son.
And go play fake here with Smith. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. They have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the gun, Smith. On the move, past the 40. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
It's a gain of 18.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Smith to the air now. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's short of the first after a moderate gain.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, here we go, hey. 390%. There we go, son.
Giving this to Genty. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
So Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Jenty. Scores! Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. Little pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Tate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Shelley didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Mims on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Motioning him from the slot right. Shotgun give here to Genty. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Gets him on the quick hitter. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Marvin Mims.
That That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Smith on 3rd and short. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Give us a hook. There we go, son.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds Mims. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. First down, Smith to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, here we go, here we go. 390%.
And again, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green light, you're set. There we go, son.
And off to Jency. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for the game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
So what's up? Green light, you're set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. He has the touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Keon Cole made the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. Jukes away from 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
You heard a man, the left controller, the level king, I told you. Hard on and let the journey begin.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go! Bronco 80. Go!
Here's McCarthy to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Has it in close. He has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No big play. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they face second down. Well, it was not that long ago, Brock, that a linebacker on a running back was a mismatch that you wanted. That is no longer the case, as he's comfortably there to tip that away.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because back in the day, those linebackers were 240, 250, sometimes 260 pounds. And it's such a disadvantage in space, but that's not the case anymore. These guys, well, most of them can really run.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, hut, hut.
McCarthy trying to get on second down. That's cut at the 4. First and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 20.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
In the red zone on first. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
They'll send him to the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for...
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys on the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Hey, we go, Salon. You're not ready. Finish up.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Hey, we go. Finish it, hut. There we go, Salon.
Here's Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So what's up?
Throwing on third, Smith. Big strike downfield to Coleman. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They give left side to Genty. They take taken down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and to get to space and break off some extra yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
There we go, sit on. Finish up.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there.
Las Vegas.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 42, Vikings 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but his big defensive play jarred loose, incomplete. Madison, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He's going to try another deep one here. Big gain downfield. He gets this down near the 30.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
Under 10.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Spin.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Back to the air, McCarthy. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the
17 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
18. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 6. Check out.
Desperation time here. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
But how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap, make the adjustments on 4th and goal, and we punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Green Irish shot.
Pressure comes, Smith. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Intended for
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Green Irish shot.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. It's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Give up the guts. It's Jesse. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, Smith. Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Smith on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Smith will go on 4th down. Brought in by Coleman. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first. It's the 2-minute warning here at Minneapolis. Raiders nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll nail this down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
The players on your team earn. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock their This is the abilities. This player has a zone ability. These players are on the last year of their contract. You can also make your own custom offer instead.